Today is Thursday, August 3rd, and we're in our fourth week of virtual learning. And I've had a lot of conversations with teachers, students, some administrators, and at some point in the conversation, just a struggle has been mentioned. Uh, the gas tank is on E has been mentioned, and I'm going through the same thing. Going through the same thing. It's very different. And when you're uncomfortable doing something, in order to be comfortable, you have to go through these stages of being uncomfortable. But today I want to switch it up a little bit. I want to switch it up a little bit. Today we're going to have Thoughtful Thursday. What I have found in my life is that when I'm feeling down, but I think about somebody else that I hadn't talked to, I give them a phone call and I give them a word of encouragement, and just to hear the voice of a friend or a colleague that you hadn't really talked to, that can kind of put a little gas in your gas tank, especially when you're on E. So if you're on E today, reach out to somebody you hadn't talked to in a while. Reach out to a friend. Reach out to a colleague. Reach out to somebody that you hadn't talked to. You'd be surprised. You may make their day. And by making somebody else's day, that can in turn make your day. Thoughtful Thursday. Be thoughtful. Think about that person who, man, maybe you used to talk to daily. Maybe you used to work with them. Maybe you weren't the best of friends, but they always made you smile. Or they always had a word of wisdom for you. Or think about those conversations you've had with people where you've kind of pumped them up, but you hadn't talked to them in a while. Maybe you just need to call them and just get a breath of fresh air. Call somebody. Text somebody. Whatever it do. Reach out to somebody that you have not reached out to in a while. Check on your friends. Students, I want to be real honest with you. I know some of you are struggling. Some of you are struggling because you're at home and school used to be your outlet. School was the only time you got to be around others your age and friends. At school you have responsibilities, but it wasn't the same. And at home you just feel like, oh, I'm here again, and you're doing the same thing every day. Reach out to somebody you hadn't talked to in a while. Make their day. Because if you're going through it, I guarantee somebody else is. Teachers, reach out to another teacher. Reach out to a friend. Get out of this funk of doing the same thing every day and seeing the same people. I come into work. I love my coworkers, but I see the same faces every day. I talk to the same people every day. Today, I'm going to make it a goal to reach out to somebody that maybe I hadn't talked to in a while. Shoot them a text, check on them, see how they're doing. I want you to do the same. I'm going to reach out to a couple of football players that I hadn't really heard from, just thinking about them. Maybe it'll make my day just to get hey, coach, I'm good. We all can do that. So on Thoughtful Thursday, think about somebody else. Try to stop thinking about your situation for a few minutes just to reach out to somebody and let them know you're thinking about their situation. Let them know that they were on your mind and you were just checking up on them, see how they were doing. Try to just take a step back from what you're doing and get involved in what somebody else is doing for just a second. Just see how they're doing. You never know. When your gas tank is on E, you may be able to put a little gas back in that tank by hearing from somebody that you hadn't heard from in a while. You might get re-energized a little bit. Maybe they're dealing with virtual schooling differently, and they can give you a pointer on what they're doing. A lot of times we're afraid to let people in on what our struggles are. But you can't get help unless you reach out to these people. Reach out. Think about somebody today. Shoot them a text, a phone call, whatever you have to do. Stop by their classroom, wave at them, hadn't seen you in a while. Just let go of what's holding you down right now and think about somebody else. Try to be that breath of fresh air to somebody else, and you'll be surprised what it does for you. This is Coach Johnson. Thoughtful Thursday. Peace.